Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Hedera and HBAR, so let's just dive in and let's start off with Ethereum. So I'm looking at the Ethereum price chart over here, and it's not so much about the price chart or the market cap itself, but more so the market cap versus the TVL. So as we do look at Ethereum TVL, it's done very well, $52.65 billion in its overall life cycle, and this is the current TVL. If we go back to the all-time high, it was boasting about roughly $153 billion. Usually TVL, it's roughly about a quarter of its market cap, meaning, if the market cap was $400 billion, then we would assume that the TVL is roughly around $100 billion in market cap. Or in value, versus market cap. Now, if we actually look at the TVL on Ethereum, it's kind of crazy that it has $52.65 billion compared to most of the cryptocurrencies out there. That market cap is significant. In fact, the market cap of Ethereum would put it right at number 4 in the space if it was a cryptocurrency. But that's why Ethereum is so valuable. As we look at Hedera right now, if Hedera had the same market cap as Ethereum TVL, we would be sitting at about $52.6 billion in market cap, about $1.68 per HBAR, an upside of 31x. What's wild about this is that Ethereum is boasting this TVL while it is extremely inefficient transactional wise. Anyone that has utilized Uniswap or any sort of DeFi protocol using Ethereum, then you know that gas fees are absolutely horrible. As we do look over here at the overall chains around DeFi, and we look at the TVL here, we already know that Ethereum is number 1. And then we do see a few other ones. So Arbitrum has been making a lot of moves. It's sitting at about roughly almost $5 billion in TVL. At one point in time, Hedera was doing very well. It has dropped down the list quite a bit, sitting at about roughly $50.86 million in TVL. This has been flatlined for the most part. As we do look at the all-time high here, going recently back to February, we were boasting about $161 million in TVL. This is very interesting to keep a close eye out on, because I do think that TVL on Hedera is going to explode at some point in time in the near future. And the reason for that is because we are seeing DeFi becoming a major focus point from a lot of the players around the Hedera space, considering Hashgraph Wallet themselves made an incredible thread talking about this. And we do see exploring the vast world of DeFi has never been easier, cheaper, or faster. Thanks to our in-wallet swaps, you can now dive into the Hedera ecosystem at lightning speed. No more waiting, no more exorbitant fees. Swap in 5 seconds or less for less than a penny. DeFi is here to stay, creating possibilities and transforming the financial landscape. Our aim at Hashgraph is to ensure that you have the best tools to navigate this exciting new frontier. We're not alone in this mission, and here is a ton of the major players around Hedera in terms of DeFi. A lot of these are great, incredible companies and also projects that are building out on Hedera. I'm very excited for these major names. And when you see your relentless work and passion in the Hedera ecosystem are truly inspirational and pivotal. Together, we're pioneering a new era of finance, an era where transactions are swift, fees are minimal, and the power to shape your financial destiny is in your hands. As we move forward, remember that the future of finance is here, and it's ours to shape. We're thrilled to be on this journey with you and can't wait to see how DeFi continues to evolve. And I do think that DeFi on Hedera is going to be very significant once we start to see a lot of the shift from, we'll say Ethereum to other chains. We're kind of starting to see that with a few of the other chains over here. I started to see it a little bit with BSC. BSC is sitting at about roughly $6.35 billion in TVL. But if we do go back to its all-time highs back here in May of 2021, this is when we did originally see meme coins in 2021 going absolutely crazy. It was sitting at about roughly almost $2 billion in TVL. Now, yes, it's not the same exactly as Ethereum that had $100 billion plus in TVL. But you got to remember that when we look at Ethereum, we know that a lot of the dominance of Ethereum will soon be, usurped over onto other chains. But right now, yes, Ethereum still remains king of the TVL land, if you will. But I do think that DeFi soon will start to shift as more and more individuals see the value of, having extremely low cost swaps and scalability and things like that around the DeFi space. And it's only a matter of time until we start to see DeFi products being built out by large enterprises, companies, etc., that are going to boast a ton of value locked away. But for now, we do still focus on this because it is something significant to watch, and I think that the trend will soon change. Now, also, we did see Hedera announce a new GC. I know I'm a little late to this, but don't worry, we will address a few things happening around this. So DC, we are excited to announce that Cofra Holding, the CA Europe parent enterprise with greater than 60,000 employees and business in real estate, sustainable food, clean energy, fashion, private equity, and asset management, has joined the Hedera Governing Council. So yeah, this is pretty big, and we do see with a storied history going back almost 2 centuries, Cofra has consistently strived to have a lasting positive impact on society and the environment through its operations across industries, and will be exploring a diverse range of DLT-enabled use cases to drive that goal. And again, as we look at what's happening around the space, this is what I mean. These GC members are very large, and at the current moment in time, yes, Ethereum, like I said, is still king, but for how long? Because to me, a new king will be crowned. I do think that Hedera has a lot of opportunity here to take over, especially around DeFi, but also a lot of these major players that are coming over here to see the value of, Hedera and witness it are the same exact major names outside of crypto that are long-term giants. And we do see Cofra has a long, successful track record of building coalitions to tackle difficult problems, and we believe that they will contribute enormously to Hedera. We look forward to seeing how this new partnership between Cofra and Hedera will be able to further showcase the value of DLT and its potential to transform enterprise, bringing us one step closer to the decentralized Web3 economy of tomorrow. And if we do look at Cofra Holdings, for an example, here's the breakdown of it to accelerate DLT adoption and further leadership and sustainability. If we actually look into a few things around this, I think that this is going to be very beneficial for the network in terms of TPS. For an example, we do see Hedera is a leading open source leadership proof of stake network, which has processed over 8 billion transactions. It's kind of comical because this got written on the 17th. We're already at 9 billion plus transactions. I think right now we're actually almost nearing we're almost nearing 10 billion. We're sitting at about roughly 1.1k TPS, which is significant. But we do see, according to Simon Olsen, co-chair of Hedera's membership committee, you won't solve the world's most intractable problems by working in isolation. It's a coordination problem. In order to overcome problems like climate change and effectuate change on a global scale, you need to work with a wide cross-section of stakeholders. Cofra has a long, successful track record of building coalitions to tackle difficult problems, and we believe that they will contribute enormously to Hedera. And I do think that the TPS demand here could very well be significant because of the size of this company, but also with what they are focused on. It's right on par with, some of the names that are already transacting on Hedera today. I think that this is a great additive to the GC. And also Zepsi, shout out to Zepsi, by the way, over on Twitter. I don't know if Zepsi, I'm pretty sure he has a YouTube channel. I might be wrong, but I know that he was doing YouTube videos here and there in the past, but nonetheless, go check him out over on Twitter. ODC welcome Cofra Holding, the latest addition to the global Hedera GC. So who is Cofra, how big are they, and what HBAR fueled Web3 use cases could we speculate its portfolio companies checking out? And if we do see down here, so one, fashion retail company founded in 1841, $5.5 billion in revenue in 2022, 1,300 stores in Europe, 300 stores in Brazil. Remember, as we actually look at the transaction flow today, yes, we did almost 7 billion transactions year to date. So within not even a half a year. So we'll probably boast roughly 10 plus billion transactions this year alone on Hedera. And this is through one enterprise grade use case. And this is through Atma. And remember, Atma is right on par with the same use case that Cofra is looking at utilizing Hedera for. So could you imagine the actual transactional demand of Hedera very soon? It's going to be pretty significant. And what do you see down here? Potential existing use case types on Hedera that C&A could build out. Myotech, Digital Garment Twins, Avery Dennison, Atma.io, supply chain tracking of carbon emissions, which is the number one, transactional flow on Hedera right now, I'm pretty sure. AVC Global, supply chain tracking as well. Regal Investments, founded at 2002, $15 billion AUM, assets under management, focusing on long-term sustainable value creation. And then also potential existing use cases or use case types on Hedera that Regal could build out / areas of interest, Hedera Guardian, refi ecosystem, as well as Aberdeen, which is fund tokenization. This is right on par with everything that we've been talking about within Hedera. Like the use case potential here is so significant, it's so vast. I think that's only going to continue to grow. And a lot of the use cases that could very well come from Kafra is very large. And we do see down here, Redevco, I hope that I'm saying that name right, founded in 1999, retail and residential real estate, $9.9 billion in assets under management. And remember, like as more and more connections grow within the real estate sector for Hedera, it's only more and more drops of water in that massive bucket of that $300 trillion plus market. Potential existing use case types on Hedera that Redevco could build out: Red Swan CRE, real estate tokenization, DLA Piper, Toko, which is still also focused on real estate tokenization. And then down here, Anthos Fund and Asset Management, founded in 1929, portfolio management and investment services. We see Sunrock, founded in 2012, Smart Energy, largest developer of solar roofs in the Netherlands, also developed projects on land and water, already made more than 1 million square meters of roof more sustainable. And potential existing use case types on Hedera that Sunrock could build out. This is Cripsy Talk. I believe that we did a little bit of a breakdown of them in a past video. And then also we are Amana, renewable energy credits, RECs, enabling the efficient tracking and offsetting of carbon emissions. Verde Blocks, renewable energy markets as well. And then down here, Securrency and Boss Controls, digital energy exchange platform for retail market participants, built on Hedera, of course. And then also we do see like the list goes on. Like this is what I mean. Like the potential here is so vast. This is Dowsum high tech greenhouse projects, 1,490 projects, 52 countries, 2,890 hectares, 91 years of experience. And then down here, potential existing use case types on Hedera that Sunrock could build out: Cripsy Talk, We Are Amana, renewable energy credits, again, enabling the efficient tracking and offsetting of carbon emissions. And then we do see, as we see, we're only scratching the surface with the potential mainnet utility we might see from one company joining the council. Hello, Hedera Token Service. Hello, Hedera Consensus Service. Hello, Hedera Smart Contract Service. And of course, hello, Future. Like I said, all of this, like, we are going to see a tsunami of adoption for Hedera. We're already seeing the transactional flows here. Like, this is significant. I think Hedera, they literally just announced, let me go and check out. So yeah, they just announced 9 billion transactions. That was not even, 4 days ago? Not even, it's 4 days ago. And we already seen 268 million, almost 269 million transactions added to the mainnet, which is wild to me. It's absolutely wild. And this is only going to continue to grow and grow and grow through names like Kafra. I really do think that these companies should 100% be watched because they have massive amounts of enterprise businesses under their belt. I think that as we do continue to look at some of these names, it's only going to continue to grow from here on out. And even if you go over to Hedera's website and you look at the use cases, and you look at like the Web3 dApps or even the enterprise dApps, which we've really kind of centered out on the enterprise dApps for a while now, we still have a lot left to announce. I'm still waiting on the Coupon Bureau to announce it's going live on Hedera. That's going to be one to definitely watch for, but there's still a lot more. And I think that here soon, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a deep dive in on Neuron, because you guys already know me. Like, if you guys have been a long-term fan of the channel, then Neuron is one of my favorite use cases because of the transactional demand that I think that this could boast for Hedera. I mean, we're talking about billions of transactions per day. So, definitely keep a close out on the channel for more HBAR content, because I'm going to be uploading a lot more. But as you guys do see, the enterprise dApps are stacking up on Hedera, and it's only a matter of time until we start to see more. And like I said, going all the way back to that argument with Ethereum, I do think that a new king will be crowned, because DeFi on Hedera is here. This is the next generation of finance, and TVL is only going to continue to rise from here on out long term. I think that initially, yes, you're going to see a little bit of a roller coaster ride in value, but we are starting to see a lot of DeFi use cases being built out. You guys can see all of them over here within the Web3 system. This is all the major DeFi protocol or projects building out on Hedera, and I only think that from here on out, DeFi is going to continue to expand on Hedera, because there's a lot of grants in place. There's still a lot more adoption left to happen for Hedera, and we're just beginning. Like, this is just the starting point. So the race is on. I wonder how big Hedera is going to be within the next couple of years, because this is one of those names that I've been watching for so long morph into reality, and yeah, the party's just getting started. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys have more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.